In previous videos, we learned how to resolve validators from JSON config and how to apply them to the dynamic forms we created. In this video, I will show you how you could render the error messages for the controls that actually got an error. I will tell you in advance that in this video we will solve the issue in the easiest and the most straightforward way, like we did for the previous sections for the template-driven and reactive forms. But no worries, there will be a separate refactoring course section where we will create a reusable error message component that will be used eventually everywhere in the application. And this is actually one of the reasons why I didn't include it in this lesson, because I don't want to have some global things to be modified in the specific topic section. Yeah, it would bring only more confusion. So inside the component template, somewhere next to my controls, I have to create a simple div element with the input error class, and it will contain the text for the required validator. Obviously, we have to show this message only when the control has this error, right? So I have to somehow get a reference to the control, and I can do that by using the get method of the form property, which is instance of the form group, and I can provide there the control key. And there I can already check if this control has a required error. If we save it and try to check it in the browser, you can make sure that the error was rendered, but I don't want to have the error visible immediately. Instead, it needs to be shown also when the control is modified, means when the control is dirty. So that's why I add this condition as well. Great. And now we have to do the same for all other validators that we use in order to build this dynamic form. So let's just go back and create a similar thing for the email validator. So here we just have to adapt the error key and also the validator message. Same I'm going to do for the min length validator as well, and make sure, by the way, that the key here is in lowercase, and the message here will be I would say slightly more advanced. Here we say that it must contain at least some certain amount of characters, and the exact amount of characters we will read from the error object, and namely we're accessing the required length property. Awesome. Then, last but not least, is the message for the custom banwords validator. Here I have to also adjust the error key, which matches the validator name, and it has to be in this case in camel case. And also I have to provide some message for this error, so the user can, understand what is going on. So now we can save it and check if it works. So let's try to load the user form, and once I make some of the fields invalid, then I immediately see the corresponding arrow below the invalid control. Great, so things are working, though the implementation is slightly cumbersome and there are a lot of repetitive parts, but as I said, it will be refactored later, and just imagine the relief when we will get rid of all those repetitive stuff. But now let's move forward and see you in the next video.